Welcome in, What the? I wasn't expecting that. You caught me off guard. Josh, how are we?
Yo. I am good, man. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I feel like last week I was stimming like crazy, and before we went live, Josh was like, he's stimming. He's like, oh, we're getting this fucking football in. He's so excited, man. International football, fucking.
Mate, I love international football. I love it. International football is better than club football. No one will ever tell me otherwise. Never.
I was saying this though. Yeah. I feel like as a season overall, international football aside, I was kind of joking. I should be cancelled a Ballon d'Or. I don't think there's been one player I've looked at and I've been like, you know what, you actually deserve it. Like no one. I don't think anyone deserves it.
I mean, realistically, Bellingham, like from this tournament, is, in my opinion, just ruined his fucking chances.
Yeah, but Vinny, it's not like Vinicius Junior's going to get it. It's like, the thing is, it's like someone's going to get it, but it's going to be one of those like dusted ones where you have to think of some of the players in previous years that didn't win a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. It's one of them where it's just going to be like forgettable.
Yeah, exactly. But guys, episode number 40. Gang signs, yeah? Gang signs and prayers. We hungry now. Gang affiliated. Guys.
We are actually cooking. Like, episode 40 is mad, by the way.
That is crazy.
Like that's like, mate, some people have like commitment issues. They can't even like relationship for like 40 weeks.
Eva asked me, she's like, how many hours is that? And then I was like,
it's a lot.
In my head, I'm trying to math, and it's like, okay, they average 2 hours. Some of them have been over 3 hours. Some of them have been less than 2 hours. So I'm like, yeah, probably average. We'll just say 80 hours if we're saying every episode was 2 hours. Yeah. Like 80 hours, maybe close to 90. That's a lot of time.
That is, man. Like, what is that? That's like 3 and a bit full days.
Yeah, man.
I was just chatting was basically. And you know, you guys are still here for it, and you know, we love you for it. Thomas, run us that disclaimer, man, real quick. Come on, man. I know you know it off the top of your head. No, I can.
I'm closing tabs, man. Yeah, come on, I got to close all my. I had two tabs open, and I had a couple tabs open to.
Come on, man, freestyle.
Get me in the mood for the pod. But guys, disclaimer: this podcast is solely for entertainment purposes. We do not advocate overconsumption or abuse of alcohol, and we certainly do not promote binge drinking. All guests have the choice whether they wish to consume alcohol, and it is their responsibility to drink responsibly. I know, actually, I was freestyling in chat. Did you not see me, man? I abused you as Tom and Josh. Big Big Jolie, run me your dosh because he resubbed.
I actually don't have the stream open. I've got the football open.
You pussy! What are you talking to me about?
Cheers, man. Chin. We're drinking that good shit, man. We're already like 3 pints deep.
Let me get my actual drink. One sec.
What you got? Oh, I thought you were cracking a Maggie again. I was about to be like, boy, we need to see. No, like, I'm gonna see you like for fucking Safari Zone. You just have like dreads, and I'm gonna be like, oh man, like, what the?
Yeah, and I'm Jerusalem. I just go
fucking Maggies are fucking my man up big time.
No, to be honest,
over my cables.
Earlier, I was like, when I was coming back, and I was like, right, I'm sweating. I'm like, do I go into the shop now and order 2 Maggies? And I'm like, that's just like degen behaviour. So I'm like, I'm just gonna allow it and just drink what I've got at home.
Yeah.
Like, funny, man.
Sorry, bro. Right. Let me minimise this game, otherwise I'm just not being able to focus at all. Guys, so for this week, we've got a fairly short one because Josh wants to watch the football. Josh loves the international football. We're here for it. I've just organised for the England game tomorrow. Quite a few people from my local community. We're all meeting up, getting on the beers, watching England fucking batter the Swiss. Fuck your fucking chocolate and your holy cheese, man. It's time for bacon butties. It's coming on, man.
Mate, I see someone tweet. It was like, why England playing the British Red Cross or whatever?
Yeah, that's jokes, man.
Taking the piss, man.
So first thing on our agenda, if I'm correct, is the event that starts next week, right?
Yeah, inbound from Ultra Space event.
Inbound from Ultra Space. You want me to cover it?
Yeah.
I've got it pulled up already.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm always fucking strapped up.
Pull up!
Yeah, you know the rules. Inbound from Ultra Space event runs from Monday, July 8th, 10 a.m. to Saturday, July 13th, 10 a.m., which is useless for you guys who are listening back on Spotify, Apple Music, or watching back on YouTube, because guess what? This event is nearly finished by the time you watch this. So realistically, you should be tuning in to twitch.tv/ThomasJam1997 on a Friday night because you're doing nothing else on a Friday night. Pokemon Go players, let's not pretend we're doing anything else. So, this event, each day will have a different Pokemon appearing in 5-star raids, and there will be a raid hour every day, Monday to Friday.
That's a lot of raid hours.
Monday, Guzzlord. Ooh.
Man.
Tuesday, Neoligo. Ooh. Wednesday is Celesteela in Southern Hemisphere, Kartana.
Get your extra large Celesteelas for the showcases.
Yeah, showcase, mad. Thursday, Stakataka for Eastern Hemisphere and Belesaflon for Western Hemisphere. Yeah,
or both if you missed Av.
Yeah, see me, businessman. And then Friday we've got Boswell for American Greenland, Faramosa for Europe, Middle East, Africa, and India, Xurkitree for Asia and the Pacific region.
So for any European listeners, Middle Eastern listeners, African or Indian listeners, we got the shit one. Basically, we got the mudded one.
But then, do you feel that you'd be surprised how many people have asked me to host raid hour for Faramosa?
What, as in, they live in other regions?
Yeah. People that still want the hundos because people aren't raiding it. Timed research. There will be an Ultra Beast raid-themed timed research available throughout the event. Complete the research task to earn encounters with the following event-themed Pokemon. Neoligo, Buzzwole, Faramosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Katana, Guzzlord, Stakataka, Blessfon. For me, that's a W, giving people the opportunity who, maybe don't have the opportunity to raid as much. You're going to get an encounter with each of the Ultra Beasts.
But sadly, they won't have the special backgrounds. If you're someone that cares about that sort of thing, that is, an unfortunate miss there.
But, and this is where it gets a bit juicy, one of them ones. From Monday, July 8th to Thursday, July 11th, the remote raid pass limit will be increased to 20 raids a day.
It's honest.
Monday to Thursday. From Friday, so literally midnight Thursday to Sunday midnight, there will be no limit on remote raids.
No limits on the fucking soldier.
Go fucking crazy. And as well, from Monday, July 8th to Sunday, July 14th, trainers level 31 and above are guaranteed to receive a Candy XL for trading Pokemon.
Should be able to. I guess a lot from my own experience. I've had the privilege of being able to travel, so I've had a lot of distance mons. So a lot of people can't make that happen. Some people don't even leave their own postcode.
Definitely not.
To play the game, so that's good for especially lower level trainers. Like when they introduced that in the first place, like level 31 trainers and up being able to get XL, I think that was such a because you get to level 38 or level 40, and then you have to basically fucking accumulate all your resources from there. Like what better time to start than right now? So
definitely.
I think that's a really good bonus for this event.
And then we've got the inbound from Ultra Space paid ticket. Make your week of raids with the inbound from space, Ultra Space timed research. Trainers participating in Pokemon Go Fest Global July 13-14 can take advantage of these ticketed bonus throughout the event. The ticket will be available for your purchase from Monday, July 8th to Sunday, July 14th.
Is that that's our local time? Yes. So cool.
Yeah. And to be fair, this is a bit sneaky, but I quite like it. So it's $5 US or the equivalent price to in your local currency. You'll be able to get these bonuses. You get an extra 5,000 XP from completing a raid, 2 times dust for winning a raid, 1 additional candy for catching a Pokemon in a 5-star raid, 1 additional candy XL for catching a Pokemon in a 5-star raid, and up to 2 free raid passes from spinning a disc. Right? Now to go cheeky, man, and they fucking know what they're doing because those bonuses are good. Those are good, right? Yeah. If you're unable to do a ton of raids throughout the week, those extra candies will soon add up, big time.
But speaking of that, when you look like underneath as well, like for completing research tasks, you're getting XL candy for all the Ultra Beasts. You're getting normal Cosmog candy, which is not exactly common to come by. You're getting 2024 Stardust and a Star Piece. So yeah, premium items and candy.
Yeah, so all in total, you'll be able to get up to 10 free raid passes from the Monday to the Sunday.
Solid.
Great, we love that. Yeah, great. New Pokemon background debut. After catching certain Pokemon from raid battles, all trainers will have a chance to receive special backgrounds. These souvenir backgrounds will appear on the Pokemon summary page, similar to the location backgrounds that are available exclusively in in-person events. So we don't know exactly how those are going to work. I believe it's only for Solgaleo, Lunala, and Cosmo.
I'm looking at it now. I've just clicked on the hyperlink and it's got it's all on the blog post, guys, if you guys wanted to look for yourselves. But it's got like on Solgaleo, it's got like it's obvious, it's got a sun, Lunala's got a moon, and then Necrozma's got the Ultra Beast wormhole.
Joe, if you're here, get ready to click this because this is the single most important part of this event, right? And I mean this like as seriously as I possibly can. The global challenge, right? This is the single biggest part of this event and will be a game changer for your global goal. Straight up, I'm not joking. I'm being 110% serious. As someone who raids a lot, this is where you want to pay attention. Okay? So trainers around the world will be able to work together to complete a global challenge during the event. If the challenge is completed in time, all trainers will be able to use Beast Balls when encountering Ultra Beast during Pokemon Go Fest Global. Plus, once the challenge is completed, Party Power will charge faster when attempting a raid with your party and party play. Right? Fuck the party play. No one's fucking using that.
That just makes my shit crash. Right? Yeah, one long day.
Right? No one. Beast Balls, ladies and gentlemen. The single biggest game changer for Global Go Fest weekend. For anyone who is unaware, Beast Balls are a special Pokeball that don't come around very often. They have a hugely increased chance of catching your Pokemon. I believe when we last did an Ultra Beast event, I believe it was basically a 90% chance to catch it first ball.
I just thought I was really good at throwing, but that makes more sense.
Huge difference. It means you're going to spend significantly less time catching, a raid Pokemon and being able to get back to whatever the fuck you want to do without wasting your event time, right? Because the event runs from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time, right? But the Ultra Beast Balls will be the entire fucking weekend, right? So then even when your event time is finished, you want to hit some raid. You're not going to waste any time. You're catching them basically guaranteed. It is a big fucking game changer, and you definitely need to be making the most of it. It is huge. Myself and Thomas are going to be doing a raid train that weekend. My goal is to do like 1,000 raids across the 2 days. Beast Balls makes that so much more possible. It is unbelievable. It's such a big difference. Definitely, make the most of it. And to be fair, as much as I said, fuck party power. If you are from a much smaller community, use it because it has definitely been proven to do significantly more damage, and you're gonna be able to do raids quicker with a short man. So big fucking dub. We love that. And the last thing on it, which to be honest, I'm not going to read because fuck Niantic's web store. There is going to be special offers on the web store. They're a fucking rip-off, right? Don't fucking buy that.
I never buy anything from the web store.
Ridiculous. Yeah, so that is the the inbound from Ultra Space event. Big dub of an event.
It's a shame we can't use the
Beast. I think definitely know what they're doing.
Yeah, it's a shame we can't use the Beast Balls from Necrozma because obviously Necrozma's not an Ultra Beast. So it's...
Is it not?
No.
Are you sure about that?
I don't think we can use the Beast Balls from Necrozma raids.
You were right there. Hang on. Let me get a
What's that?
VR check.
Yeah, VAR nonce alert. I'm pretty sure you can't, but yeah, it's just a normal legendary.
Surely they're gonna make it for. Surely they're gonna make it for all those raids. Surely, like it would make no sense. Would make no sense. But guys, regardless,
The beast balls are for the ultra. They're for the
ultra.
ultra beast, so it's like.
Yeah. Well, regardless, you're gonna be able to do a lot of fucking raids. You're gonna be able to do them a lot easier.
So what you're saying is we sat the Necrozmas off, and then we just do the BT balls.
yeah, man, we're hungry. Yeah, for me, this event, big dub. Niantic know what they're doing. 110%. It's a big dub. Thomas, what would you make of that event?
It's alright, like the ticketed research, a little, like we just alluded to, is a little naughty. They know it's like people going to look at that and it's like, oh yeah, go on then. It's only like, what, $5, which for a lot of people may not set them back too much financially, so it will only enhance your gameplay and your potential games as well. So yeah, I think it's a good event. I'm liking the look of all the extra candy you can get as well, because, you know, before we get the beast balls, it will just be normal balls for like, you know, when the remote raid limit increases to 20, so getting the increased can will be good, because some of these are honestly motherfuckers to catch.
Yeah. To be honest, I have a very sneaky feeling that we will still be able to use beast balls for the Necrozma as well. I feel like it would make no sense to do it to do it for everything else apart from basically the spotlight mon. But you know, we'll have to see. We'll have to find out.
But they've separated the days. So if everything's got a beast ball on day one, and then the next day is obviously the fused forms, and they don't have beast balls, I think that would make a lot of sense.
We'll see. We'll have to see. But which, to be fair, brings me quite nicely onto for me, my biggest problem with Global Go Fest.
Here we go.
Something I feel very, very strongly about.
I'm saying here we go like I know. You didn't tell me, chat, so I'm learning. This is me learning as well.
So, basically, you know, for anyone who isn't aware, I spend a lot of time on Twitter, I spend a lot of time online, and I read a lot from the community and what's going on in the community and people's thoughts and feedback. And the general consensus that I'm picking up is no one gives a fuck about the spawns. No one. It's basically all about the raids.
Yep.
And for me, it was the same for GoTour. It was the same for GoFest last year. And my big problem is that Niantic are labeling these Global Go Fest, and they are glorified raid events. They are very much a pay-to-win event.
Yeah.
And you know, it then comes down to the fact that Niantic are very clever and they know what they're doing, because people will do it regardless. But remote raid is very fucking expensive now. Very fucking expensive. It's what, 525 coins?
Yeah.
For 3 passes.
Bundle free,
right?
Yeah.
And for this weekend, you can do as many as you want. You can't any other day of the year. This weekend you can, right? Niantic know what they're doing. They're so sneaky about it as well.
Thing is, they're not like they just do it now. They know like, oh, I think it's pretty obvious for them. It's like, fuck it, we're gonna remove the cap. We're gonna put like very viable stuff and very good stuff in raids, or you know, scratch that. We're gonna put viable stuff in raids for day 2. On day 1, we're gonna put every ultra beast going. And there's going to be at least one ultra beast that's your favourite, or one that you really need, and you're going to raid the fuck out of that. Or if you're someone else, then you're just going to raid everything anyway. So, naughty.
Yeah, so for me, I'm very aware that I'm in a position where I'm lucky enough that, you know, I can afford to do as many raids as I want, you know.
I'll be back in a second.
There are some people who are in a position where they can't do that. They have very limited funds. They maybe only have... You know, they'll only maybe be able to use, you know, the free coins that they get a day, the 50 free coins, or they're only able to use the 9 free passes that you get from both days. I think it makes it, like I said, I think it makes it very pay to win, and it makes it very, very unfair for quite a large group of the people.
Yeah.
And for me, the answer is glaringly obvious, but I don't think Niantic will do it, and it's very simple. Right? If you wanna unlock the raids to be unlimited for one weekend, you revert the price to the old price, 300 coins.
Yeah.
Right, 300 coins for 3 passes for a weekend. And I would be willing to bet, right, that by doing that, Niantic will make more money by making it more accessible to more people.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to do that stupid, like, great raid box again.
Yeah, where you pay 575 and you get like what 3 green or like whatever. Yeah,
and it's like that. That's just not the answer. Like for this weekend, revert the prices to match being able to do unlimited. Like I said, you're going to see more and more people that then are going to be more than likely going to be able to maybe make that judgment to go, actually, do you know what? I'm going to spend a tenner on the game.
Yeah.
Right? Because the 225 coin difference per bundle, you're going to get an extra 3 raids for nothing, right? At that point, you know? And, you know, for me, I just think it becomes such an issue of raids being accessible to people. You know, just for me personally, you know, I would love to see Niantic make a really positive change to this and drop the prices, you know, for the weekend. And I am fairly certain that you will see much bigger numbers of profit than you will keeping it fast.
Profit aside, you just get more people that are willing to, like, you'll get obviously the people that they're gonna go hard on the raids and do as many as they can regardless of the price. You'll have those. It's the people that you're sort of pricing out of the raids that you won't have. So even if those people only end up doing 10 raids the whole event, that's 10 more times that someone has like played your game or engaged in the raid feature in your game. It's like you're only going to get more people involved, and then maybe they might think, you know what, next time that comes around, I actually enjoyed that, I might do a bit more. Or not even next time, they do the 10 raids and they think, you know what, I can slap another tenner down. Like, I know, like, I've spoken about it quite a lot. Like, obviously, you know, raiding is very RNG. It's very loot box. You don't know what you're gonna get, so it is reminiscent of just like of gambling, and also also gamble responsibly. Even though Pokemon Go is a game that's open to what's the youngest player that can play? Is it 13?
Yeah.
The youngest thing you'd go 13. So it's not like gambling because they claim to post it. They post the odds of what the odds are of getting a hundo shiny. Same with the eggs. When they had the whole loot box thing with the eggs, they claim to post all that data out there. So it's technically they can cover themselves. So it's not gambling, but it's kind of reminiscent of it. So just be responsible with your money. Don't drop more than realistically you can afford. Yeah, or don't, if you're planning on doing X amount, maybe just stick to that. It's like anything in life. You budget it and you spend
in moderation.
Yeah, you spend within that budget. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then to be fair, I would also like to put out kind of like I guess like a PSA to all the community leaders. you know, I'm not even talking like ambassadors, I'm just talking community leaders. You know, you'd be surprised how many people in your local community, no matter how big, no matter how small, want to raid.
Yeah.
And it comes down to something that I've brought up quite a lot is 99% Pokemon Go players are sheep and 1% are shepherd.
Yeah.
So you know you know, if you are a community leader, you know, and you're on Campfire or you're in what's that group? You're in a Discord group. You know, try and set something up. You know, on maybe the Sunday when, to be honest, the raids are going to be what people want because it's new stuff.
Yeah.
You know, work together, set something up. You know, get everyone together. Whether you're walking as a group or whether you're driving, you know, in multiple cars together from raid to raid, set something up, work together, and you will have a significantly more successful and enjoyable time for Global Go Fest. Because you know, obviously for me it's different. I can't really speak. I probably come from, I'd say, like a medium-sized community.
Yeah.
Can't necessarily speak for the smaller communities, but playing this game on your own is very fucking boring. In my personal opinion, very fucking boring.
I weirdly prefer it. Like, if it's obviously, if it weren't unlimited raids and like, you know, you have to go out and do like with the elite raids. I guess for a lot of people, they had their opinions on the Mega Ray like Elite Raid Day and whatever, and there was a lot of issues. But then I saw a lot of other people just posting W's, and it was like, you know what, we got to see people we don't normally get to see, so it was nice in that sense.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess as well, the whole takeaway from this is Niantic, just for that weekend, revert the prices of remote raid passes, make it more accessible to everyone. To kind of,
even if you drop it to 400, like for the free, that wouldn't be. I'd take
like
it.
Just make it accessible for everyone, right? Because we are not stupid. We know that this is your cash cow. This is the event of the year, and this event is paying the bills.
Yeah.
Right?
If people are going to play one event, quote unquote, play one event all year, even if it's for an hour, half, like they're going to play this. Like, some people skip community days, raid hours, spotlight hours, other events, but like Global Go Fest, it's gonna get a lot of people out playing.
And I guess to kind of reiterate on that, if you are able to raid a lot, but you don't really have a community, use the apps on your phone. PokeGenie is fantastic. PokeRaids is fantastic. There is one more off the top of my head I just can't think of. There are also multiple Discord servers out there that can be used. You don't have to rely on your friends list. Work together. Use the resources that are available to you. And yeah, it's going to be a good weekend.
But even if you don't have any of that, maybe like if you go out and you see people playing, just like get talking to people, and then who knows, you may end up like walking around with them, or they may be like to you if you're none the wiser. Oh, we have a raid group on like Discord or WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, and then you can go from there. It's not just about that one standalone event. It's about other events going forward.
You cunts, man.
Yeah,
fucking Spain, you bastard.
You've just seen it. I saw the message before, but I don't. Are you actually still? Are you still watching it?
Yes, it's on mute.
Your shit's a little behind.
Bastard, man.
Yeah.
Fucking Spain, man. No.
English or Spanish?
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh shit.
Fuck's sakes. Oh, you had one fucking job, Germany, man. One fucking job.
We'll let Mr. Av get his frustrations out.
Motherfucker, man.
But in general, if you guys aren't like, because I know a lot of people are, you say it's quite privileged to know people from different countries and different places in the world that can invite you to these remote raids. But like I said, if you see someone walking around, like, don't be a dick. Like, just talk to people. And obviously, you're trying to play your game and you don't want to eat into too much event time. But like, it's about like interacting with your community, like Jolie said in chat. The community is everything, but it depends on where you live. Are you right, Mr. Av?
No, sorry, I just watched the replay. That is a world-class header right there, man. That is unbelievable.
I will save myself the pain and watch it later. If I watch it now, I'll be upset.
Mate, my man literally rose like a salmon. Holy.
On a scale of 0 to like Van Persie diving header, where is it?
Oh no, it's up there.
It's up there. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
No, that is a world class fucking header, man.
I'll watch it later. But yeah, guys, make sure like you don't be a dick. We always say it on the channel, and that translates into like not just being a dick online or anything. Just be nice. Like, you're gonna see a lot of people that you may know or that you may know of, or you may not even get on with them, sort of thing. Like, I think Niantic have it in their head that like our community is this, go out and play. You might not even like people in your community. Your community might not even be a safe place to play. So that's understandable. But, if you're fortunate enough to live in a nice area and, there's nice trainers around, just talk to them, man. Like, they're probably thinking the same thing. Like, I don't want to...
Mate, when you said nice trainers, I'm like, why are you looking at shoes for? I didn't realise that you meant, like, actual players in the game. I thought you meant, like, man, run with the trainers.
Run me your kicks. What size are you?
Your kicks, bro.
Nice, see if there's some nice local trainers in your area. Spain won. Spain we're in Spain with the S.
Mate, I think Spain are going to win the lot.
They're the only team to have swept their group, so it's like they've done all right.
Yeah, so like I said, guys, that for me is is the big problem with Global Go Fest. I think it is a glorified raid event. I don't even think they try and hide it. The spawns are very, very lackluster. There's there's nothing really.
My search string is basically everything.
Yeah.
I'm debating whether I even need to search. I'll have to search string obviously, so I don't delete any hundos or anything by accident. But
Yeah.
yeah, the search string's basically everything. Like I'm keeping. Like I might, the only things I probably won't bin. I might as well look at my search string now to try and work out what I want to bin. So it's stuff like Pidgey, Pikachu, Hoot Hoot, Hoppip, Girafarig, Wingull, Snivy, Cottony, Ducklet, Ferroseed. That's like a fucking Pokerap. Axew, Inkay, Heatmore, I believe it's Galarian, Stunfisk, Charmander, Dratini, Sunkern, Dunsparce. I just put Rose. I'm just assuming that's Roserade. Roserade, Solrock, Dedenne, Young Goose, Fermantis, Eevee, Spinarak, Voltorb, Illumise, Gibble, Venipede, Emolga, Litwick, Esper, Rattata, I think it's the Alolan one, Mudkip, Kavana, Lunatone, Dino, Binacle, Amora. What's this? Oh,
Brother, are you just looking for everything?
No. This is the stuff I'm getting rid of.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you meant keeping.
No, the mushroom ting, Morulu, crab brawler, and carbink. So I'm like, I don't need. I mean, to be fair, I might take crab brawler off because I might try and accumulate some XL. I don't know what for, but yeah. Other than that, everything's getting dusted. I'm trying to think. The only things I haven't mentioned on there that I'd want to keep, maybe. I don't know. I might keep some Teddy Ursa to accumulate some XL if they ever release whenever they release. But Blood Moon, I didn't get to do community day.
Oh, okay.
But I have an Ursaluna built, but like eventually they will release the Blood Moon joint, and I don't know how that, in what way, shape, or form that's going to look like. So we need to prepare.
Yeah. No. Also, guys, now Thomas says that, if you haven't already, go back and watch our Madrid preparation cast, or go on to our YouTube Shorts, TikTok Shorts. We have it in short form content on how to prepare these events. As Thomas just said, make sure you got all your admin done. Make sure you got everything you want to get rid of is gone, got rid.
Spare boxes.
Spare boxes. Okay, the next topic. All right.
Next topic of discussion.
Mate, and this is a hard talk. All right, it's something that like shook me like to my core. All right, it's something that very nearly ruined the day for me. I'm sure Thomas knows what I'm talking about already. So me and Big Man Joe Lee last weekend we went to go see Green Day.
I thought it was Taylor. I thought it was Taylor Swift.
No, you dickhead. But fucking amazing gig. One of the best gigs I've ever seen. Considering like every member of that band is now over the age of 50, they were fucking unreal. Plenty of beers were sunk. Cocktails were fucking sent. We were both pretty fucking battered by the end of it. To be honest. So I meet Joe at, where did I meet? So Joe came to my hometown. We did three elite raids, and then got the train to Liverpool Street. We went to Spitalfield Market, right? Went to Spitalfield Market to get some scran, get some beers in, kind of pre-drink, because, mate, Wembley prices, that's something else. I'll get on to that after this, right? So, I meet him. We go to a nice little, I think it was like a craft beer place to start. Lovely fucking craft lager, by the way. Fucking delicious, right? Go and grab a bit of scran. We went for Bleecker Burger. Really good burger. They've won like Britain's best burger for like 2 years in a row. Really good. I personally didn't think it was super special. It was really nice though. Went and got another pint from, I want to say it's called the Market Tavern. Yeah, I think it was the Market Tavern. Basically, the idea was just do a little pub crawl to kind of warm up because, the price for a pint in Wembley is astronomical. So, in fact, you know what? I am gonna fucking name and shame him. Hang on, I am gonna name and shame you. You wait right there, all right? Let's have a fucking look, ski. Let's have a fucking look. Where am I? Where am I? Where are you? My Google reviews.
I left the Google review.
I feel fucking... Mate, brother, I feel very fucking strongly about this, okay? So, we were in the Golden Heart. The Golden Heart, right? Spitalfields Market. You want to be fucking ashamed of yourself. Ashamed, right? So, me and Joe go in there, right? Because bearing in mind at this point, the sun is fucking shining. It's beautiful, right? We're like 2 beers deep at this point. We've got a bit of scran, right? Ready to drink, right? We're going to see Green Day. Fucking amazing, right? So we go into the Golden Heart, right? You fuckers should be ashamed of yourself, all right? £7 a pint, first of all, right? Which, to be fair, expected, right? You're in Central London, right?
Yeah.
They served me a pint of fucking Moretti in an ale glass. It was flatter than a witch's tit, right? Right? My granddad had more life. He's been dead for fucking 27 years. And it was god awful. It was awful. I'm not even joking, yeah? I'm not even joking. I left more than 3/4 of a pint. I couldn't. In fact, I had to bet Joe, right, to fucking neck it. So right, just to fucking get rid of it. I think I said, so, because we were doing it in rounds. And it was my round at the Golden Heart. And I said to Joe, if you neck that pint, right, I'll pay for the next round. Oh my God, it was fucking awful. Awful. So for anyone who doesn't know me, I do love to leave a review. All right, I do love it. You know, but I'm not one of the people that leaves. Oh, he's got it up. Look at the state of that. What is that? What is that?
That looks like fucking. If you didn't tell me, I'd think that looks like cider, and even that is flat. Like Jesus,
no,
man.
Just don't fucking do it, right? That is sacrilege.
Timmy Taylor as well.
There are countries in the world, right, where people are stoned to death for less than that. All right, don't fucking do it. You cannot charge £7 a pint and give that. That is fucking.
He had to work out his left and right to see which way on the street.
It's mirrored, isn't it? Right? That is fucking awful. Awful. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible.
What's the name of this gaff?
The Golden Heart.
Yeah, they need to check. Need to check the mirrors, man. Need to check the mirrors. Check the beer. This is
right.
bastard, man.
It was a really nice pub. It was really cozy. There was a really nice. Atmosphere. They had a nice outside area. The music was good. So I'm like, oh, like cool, like perfect next stop. That was put in front of me, and I'm like, what the fuck is that, right? And so for anyone who for some reason, you know, just doesn't know, me and Thomas are both involved in it, you know, in pubs. We both work in pubs, right? You do not do this. Lager in an ale glass, no. And then I look behind the bar, because we sat in one of the little side rooms, because the outside seating area was full. And you can see behind the bar, they've got tulip glasses, right? They've got
chalices,
they've got the stem glasses.
Yeah.
Why are you giving pints of lager in a fucking ale glass, right? Honestly, disgusting. That's all I can fucking say about it.
On a scale of like I'm trying to think how to not 0 to... Right, basically comparing it to the fucking pint that we had in Lanzarote from the kebab place and the Irish place. Where does this one rank up? Like where we...
Hard to rank.
Because, alright, and for anyone that's listening back and stuff, for context, the pints in Lanzarote were like basically nothing. They were like, you know, they were euro 50 at best, maybe €2. Okay. So that may not... You know, you may think, oh shit, you're paying €2. Okay. It's going to be dusted. This was £7, correct?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
I think if you include price.
Yeah.
You include price.
I think you can't not include the price here.
Right. And bearing in mind that I would say England is quite well known for being drinkers, so you kind of expect a decent pint. I think there's a lot of places in England you go. No. There's very few places in England you would go where you will get a really bad.
That's what I was saying. A lot of people when they come here, they're like they like a good British pint because you know in America, mate, they're drinking what are they drinking like Miller Lite or some shit.
I think £7 a pint.
Yep.
Right. I think this is the top of the list for the worst. The Irish bar pint is very fucking close to it, and then the kebab pint is right. And so my reasoning is now bearing in mind, right, that the pint we had in the Irish bar was awful. It tasted horrible. Yeah.
The worst part of that was like the experience. Like you had to go back and pay. You had to go and pay.
Right.
There, your buddies, cuz.
Right. There is always the chance, right, if someone who works in a pub, right, that you might just have a bad barrel because it does happen. Yeah. It does happen, right? Especially not right. For all we know, like she pulls off 2 more pints, you've got a fine pint, right? Yeah. But it's also, what was it? Was it $1.50 we paid there?
We also had like a pint. We both had a pint, so it was like, fuck it. One of us should have just sent the third pint. This is a double check. Every third pint is good.
Yeah. So I think those pints were $1.50, right? Or was it like $2.50, something like that?
$1.50, yeah.
Right.
No, actually, so bearing in mind, it was I think it was $2.50, you know, because I think it was like.
Yeah, but so bearing in mind, you can get 3 pints for the price of that one, right? And like I said, it could have just been a bad barrel.
Yeah.
Right. To be fair, we didn't know, but we were on a night out. We weren't going to sit there and find out. But to be in Liverpool Street, right? Be in Liverpool Street, really busy area, tons of pubs, loads of competition. Be serving your beer in this, serving lager in this, right? Sackable offence. Right, I'm just saying it how it is. Yeah. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible, right? Flat lager is just not it, man. Flat lager is not the one, man. We do not like it at all. Mate, what you go through my tweets for?
No, because that's where I had the photo from. I was getting there's some more beers. Now I was going to pull up a close contender. Photo credits to Jake Clark.
Yeah. So Jake Clark. So he took this in Gatwick Airport, going to Germany, I think.
Gatwick.
Right. We served a lager in a Guinness glass. If you did this in Ireland, I don't think I'm overreacting. You would probably get beaten up after you finish your shift, and I wish I was joking.
Yeah, finish your shift. I don't think they'd wait that long.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't.
I don't care when you clock out. You get knocked out.
If you work in a pub, I think it's pretty common knowledge. And bear in mind, right, that my pint, if you swipe over to the next fucking picture, right? Bearing in mind, right, that the pint looked like that when it came out.
Can we look at the pint behind it? I've just deeped that. What's that? How are we not talking about that? Joe Cider?
Assholes. Yeah, assholes. Dickens.
Why is the glass all dirty, cuz? Look at that. Look at the state of the glass. I'm sure the cider was nice, but... What?
No, I don't think it's dirty.
What is that?
I think you're just seeing the light reflecting off the door.
Maybe.
Oh,
sure?
Glasses one day, for sure.
Fair enough, enough. I just deeped it now and I was like, brother, what is that? But no, that's fair.
Yeah. So that was definitely not it, to be honest. It was fucking vile. Joe was sat opposite me and he was cracking up, and I think at one point he said to me, he was like, "Is it that bad?" And I'm like, genuinely, I'm gonna leave this entire pint and walk out of it because I can't do it.
Yeah,
can't. It was horrible. It was fucking horrible. And all I could think of in that moment was the Gordon Ramsay meme. That it's fucking raw. That's all I could think of, right?
You fuck off.
Right. That is the equivalent to a raw steak, right? You're gonna catch something. You're gonna be shitting through the eye of the needle for the rest of the day. It was not it, man. It was not it. So I did leave a little review online. Like I said, man. The thing is, well, quite a lot of people, especially tourists, they do pay a lot of attention to reviews. And for me, I know personally, if I'm going somewhere, right, somewhere that I've never been before, and I want to find what's what, I definitely.
I promise this will be the last. Is it the Golden Heart? You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Golden Heart. yeah. So for me, if I'm going to somewhere, somewhere new, somewhere that I've not been before, I am, I am definitely, um, researching and finding out where I want to spend my money. Because if you're there visiting, you know, you are not there for a long time,
No,
right?
you're there.
So,
You're passing through. You want to go. Literally, you just want to go somewhere that's good. Like get a decent bite to eat, maybe a decent beer.
Yeah, definitely. So you're really not wanting to waste your time visiting somewhere that is basically not giving you, bang for your buck. Go on and read it. Read it out.
Okay, so this is a review of the Golden Heart in Spitalfields from Joshua Cook, who has 9 reviews and has posted 2 photos. So seems like a very esteemed critic. He's given it 3 stars out of 5 6 days ago. So yeah, fresh review. So very recent as well. Sometimes you look at reviews from like a year ago, and the pub very well may have changed hands and everything's different. So it's important to look at the most recent reviews, not just the worst, because things might not be the same then. Anyway, so he's put the £1 to £10 price bracket. So obviously he's mentioned that the pint is nearly £7, but we'll read through this. I will scroll across because I have to zoom in for you guys to be able to see. Really nice pub. So it starts opening with a compliment, sort of to ease his way in, so they don't necessarily think it's a bad review. Really nice pub, good atmosphere, and very cosy. All very important things for any good boozer or restaurant. But for the love of all things good and holy, whatever is about to follow is not going to be good. Please, guys, those of you watching live on twitch.tv/ThomasYoung1997, listening back on Spotify, Apple Music,
watching back on YouTube,
watching back on the YT, right? He said, please. He's like begging. He's literally begging, please.
I am. Bro.
Please don't serve lager in a straight glass. Just why? Like, why are you doing it? Like, you get training, you get all this. It's like, right, this glass is for this. This branded glass, you're fucking 9 times out of 10, right? You've got your pump here and your glasses are underneath it. It's like, what are you doing? Anyway, please don't serve lager in a straight glass. One of the hardest pints I've ever had to drink. Now that's saying a lot, right? Because as we mentioned earlier, like, it's very unlikely you're going to go to anywhere in England or in the UK in general, and you're going to get an actual shit beer. Again, like we mentioned with the Lanzarote pints, maybe it was an off day, they had a bad line, but Jesus Christ, man, at least put it in the right glass. Okay? Yeah. Wouldn't mind, but when you're paying nearly £7 a pint, I want some life in my drink. It's true. We will refer back to the photo. I've seen more bubbles in my piss. Look at it, man. Like, you can't even see what it was. I'm like, wait, there's Joe's cider, and there's your lager. Why do they both look like, as not like, the cider's probably not flat. It might be, he might have just nursed it a little bit. But like, why are they the same? Why is this one?
No, genuinely, this picture was taken, I would say, 3 minutes after it was served.
Straight up, it died just straight away. Okay, yeah, that's bad. That is awful. Not saying it would be good if it died after 10 minutes, but yeah, that is fucking piss poor. Literally, look at it. That was a piss poor. That is a piss poor from whoever fucking poured that. We end by saying Flat Moretti is not the one. However, we gave their service a 5 stars, 5 out of 5. We gave the atmosphere 5 out of 5 because I'm sure it was a nice little place. I'm sure the staff.
It was nice.
I'm sure the staff are good people. I'm sure the locals or whatever that come in, all contributing to the overall atmosphere of the pub. Yeah. But Jesus, man, look at the state of that, man.
Listen, the fact it's in a Timothy Taylor's glass, which, by the way, Timothy Taylor is genuinely a really nice ale.
Did they have Timmy Taylor's on?
Yeah.
Okay, this isn't some old dust. Because that would have made it worse. Imagine they got the Timmy Taylor's, but they just have the glasses. It was like, fuck it, we're not going to serve Timmy Taylor in it. So,
anyone who knows beer the same way we do knows that Moretti is served in a chalice.
Yeah.
In a chalice glass.
Yeah.
Right? Fact, right? And if you don't have that, then you at least have other lager glasses.
Even when you have the Moretti in a bottle, should like in one glass, you don't get that glass. You get the fucking nice. You get the nice tulip or not the tulip, sorry, the chalice. You get the nice fucking stem chalice with the little. What's the Donny wearing the blue suit? Like you get him. I don't see a blue suit. I see trees. Why do I see trees on my beer? Also, what is that? What is that? Why is it green? You got some moldy ass pint. What is that?
No.
That's got to be the camera. That's got to be the camera. Okay. Let's judge other things. What else can we see in the background? What's that? A little flag.
Where?
What's that? I don't know what that is. What's that?
I actually don't know. No, it was a flag. It was all decorated nice for the Euros and whatnot. There was like balloons on the ceiling and whatnot. Yeah, no, it was fucking ropes, man. It was fucking ropes. It was honestly horrible.
And the worst part, did you say you saw stemmed glasses behind the bar? Yeah. So
I looked at Joe. And I pointed. I was like, look what is right there. I'm like, those are lager glasses.
This is never a case of them just running out of glasses, because you can understand it to an extent. It's not great, but to be honest, if someone told me that they'd run out of stemmed glasses and I wanted a Moretti, I would either order something else or I'd be like, I'm happy to wait. I'm not gonna I won't wait at the bar like a Karen. I'll drink something else. Just next time. I'm just like save one for me and I will keep it if you're low on glasses.
Yeah, and then the thing is, because we were doing like a little pub crawl thing, so we weren't sticking around. I wasn't going to go back to the bar and be like, "Can I have a different glass?" Right? Because, right, I'm not on that. And then plus, if a beer is that flat anyway, even if you pour into another one, it's still going to be fucking flat.
You can polish a turd ever so many times, it's still going to look and smell like shit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was fucking rough, man. It was fucking rough. And then from there, we got the train to Wembley.
Should we just cancel this gaff? Should we look at the other reviews?
No, we are not on that.
What do you mean? You said about David shaving. You David shaved them, cuz.
No, mate, we've done it. It's fine. But yeah, so then from there, we walked down to the station. Joe the Savage got a Maggie for the train.
Yes, Joe.
And to be fair, it's the first time I've ever seen a Maggie in a fridge. And bro, it hit. Like I heard like the crack.
I put my Maggies in the fridge, like.
And I'm like, so then Joe's like, "You want some?" I'm like, "Yeah, go on." Like, you know, I love a Maggie, right? Oh, it was crisp. It was crisp, mate. It was fucking banging. I went into Tesco. I went into a Tesco. Oh shit! No, my things died. And I'm just gonna carry on my story. I'm gonna have to reconnect. I went into a Tesco. Tesco Express, nonetheless, because I was like, right, I'm going to get some beers for the train, right? I think it was like a 25, 30-minute underground line because of where we were from, which was like a godsend. But for me, Tesco Express is notorious for giving you warm beers because the fridges don't work, right?
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if it's just a London thing or just a me thing. The beers are never fucking cold, right? So, and plus the Tesco was laid out in such a fucking weird way. It was backwards as fuck. So go in and I'm like, right, Joe, I'm gonna get Corona and I think I got like a vodka and berry mix thing. Yeah. Tesco obviously do 3 for $6. So I said to Joe, "Do you want a beer?" He said, "Yeah,
I'll have a That's Corona." Not bad for Tesco, to be fair, considering they put the price up for like everything else.
Yeah, but it's the big bottles.
Yeah.
So go.
So you went little Tesco. You went to get the beers.
Yeah. Right. So me and Joe got lost. We're like, where the fuck? So they have all the wines and spirits in one section. Mm-hmm. The beers are the other side of the Tesco. Why are they not like?
Right, surely you have you have all the wines and stuff. You have the fridges, and then like other side you'll have like the crates and the cases, and then I don't know, maybe you move a little further along, they'll just have like one-off bottles. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, I even said to Joe, and he can verify this. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to drink my lukewarm lager on the train. I think is what I said.
Oh dear.
right? Because it's like it wasn't even like the closed fridges; it was the open fridges.
Yeah.
Like there's like ice cold.
Yeah.
I said to Joe, "Holy shit, these beers are fucking cold." And I was like, "Feel that?" And he was like, "Fucking hell, for a Tesco, those are cold." And I'm like, "Oh, it's gonna be a good day now." Like after the whole like fucking Moretti like shenanigans.
Moretti madness, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking ice cold. Yeah,
Ice
drank them on the train.
Ice in the veins.
Yeah. Shout out to Elian, by the way. Elian taught me how to open a bottle of beer without a bottle opener. You can use ring. Easy. Over the top. Hook the ring under the little serrated edge. Pop it open.
Only he would know that.
Right. So I do that. I look over. Joe's just got his bottle in his mouth like that. Like fucking biting the fucking thing.
Do we not carry bottle openers on our keys?
No. Because like for me, if I ever go to a gig or anything like that, I always like leave most of my keys at home. I only bring like a front door key.
Yeah.
That's it. Just in case you lose it, you don't want to lose all your keys.
No,
right?
fair enough.
Because to be fair, that has happened to me before. You know, I ain't trying to do that again. You know.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, and it was a fucking great day. Great fucking day. Wembley, we need to talk. All right, we need to talk. All right.
Wembley.
Like, Joe, you have to correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was like £9 a pint. £9 a pint in a plastic, by the way.
I saw an article on not an article, but like a thing on Facebook where it was like, young people, or Gen Zs, that's what they said, are drinking less at festivals and concerts now. Yeah. Bro, that's because you're pricing everyone out. It's £14 for a double now.
Right, so then we go in, we get some beers, we scope out the seats. The seats were really good, by the way, considering we got them like last minute.
Yeah.
We were kind of beered out, and it was my round. And Joe was like, "Oh, should we get cocktails?" I'm like, yeah, like, sure. So they've got like different cocktails. They had like a rum stand, then an Aperol stand. They had like a vodka stand. So we got Aperol Spritz to begin with, because Aperol Spritz bang.
I was really feeling one the other day. I made loads at work, and I was like, I could really do with an Aperol Spritz.
And I think 2 Aperol Spritzes were like £15, which for Wembley isn't bad.
Yeah. Right? That's all right. That's all right.
All right. So then after that, I see the vodka stand. Right. I'm not a big vodka drinker, but you know, I'm quite impartial to it, especially with like a juice. Right. I see vodka cranberry. Right. I love vodka cranberry. Love it. Right. So I'm like, Joe, you want one of them? It's my round. He's like, yeah, go on then. I'm like, fuck it. Right. We'll have 2 double vodka cranberries. Right. How much do you reckon it costs? Bear in mind, 2 Aperols were like 15,
so right? you got 2 double vodka cranberries, yeah?
Yeah.
16.
Right, but 16. Yeah, no, you're close. You are close. Try again.
17.
£27. £27 for 2 double vodka and a splash of cranberry juice. Yeah, it was. Bro, I'm not joking. I look at Joe and I'm like, you better enjoy that, because that's the last one you're fucking getting, big man. We're going back on the fucking beer. Wembley, man, what the fuck are you doing?
Don't drink,
27 quid.
That's literally one of them. Don't drink it all at once. Like,
yeah, literally. But the problem is, we were at that stage of drinking where drinks just get fucking sent. Yeah. Right? Like, you know what I mean?
And that's how they get you. That's how they fucking get you. That's why fucking beers are relatively, reasonably priced, depending on where you go in the world, right? Ease your way in with beers, and it's like, oh shit, if you want to move up and actually get more drunk, you got to pay to win, man. Everything's pay to win and pay to play.
No. So then this is what is most weird. So as you know, Tom, I'm quite a fan of like craft beer. I love craft, like lagers, ales, IPAs, pale ales, whatever. So as we walk in for our turnstile, there's a craft beer thing on the left, and I'm like, I'm like, fuck it, right? Like the beers are flowing, like fuck it, we'll go there first, like get a craft beer. The craft beer was cheaper than the main brand beers, and I'm like,
take that, yeah.
How the fuck do you work that out?
Yeah.
So we ended up having like a few like craft lagers from there, and then they ran out of lagers, so we went on to the pale ale, which was nice. The gig was fucking amazing, man. fucking amazing. Green Day were
How long were you there
unbelievable.
for? Like, what time was the?
We got there like 5:30ish and left like 10:15.
That's not bad. Yeah.
I did get to use my ultra super secret Wembley hack that even I will not disclose in this podcast because it will ruin it for myself in the future.
Fair enough.
Joe, if you're in chat, you can also confirm that my Wembley hack works.
Is this without revealing too much? Is this specific to Wembley, or can it be applied to most football concerts?
No, it only works at Wembley. It only works in Wembley.
Okay, fair enough.
Game changer, bro. Absolute game changer. So if you ever been to Wembley and you come out of Wembley after, you know about the queues at Wembley Way, right? Right? You know that is a long day. That is a fucking long day in that queue.
Yeah.
Your boy has a hack that severely slices that down, and I will not reveal it on this podcast, unfortunately, unless you pay us money. It has to be a very big amount of money, and even then, I'll probably just scam you and still not tell you. It was fucking amazing. It was great. Joe busting out the dance moves was fucking quality, by the way. I basically lost my voice from singing. I made a few FaceTimes to people who I know like Green Day.
I saw the picture. I saw the picture of was it you FaceTime Jay the Underdog?
Yeah, he was loving it. It was fucking amazing. Very excited. I've got so much live music coming out. I'm going to see Taylor Swift in August. Gonna be amazing. Fucking love Taylor Swift. The Wembley life hack. Definitely be getting fucking used then because that is going to be chaos.
I hope it's shit.
And then seeing Sleep Token twice, which Thomas has taken quite a liking to as of recent.
Just one song.
All of them. They're all fucking good. And then, seeing Slipknot in December can be good. Looking forward to it. Sorry, I feel like I've kind of like just ranted on this episode a little bit. I feel like I've had quite a lot to say, quite a lot to get off my chest. Thomas, you got anything you want to talk about?
So I've just been like laughing and smiling the whole time because from the moment you started talking about the fucking pints, I was just there like creasing. I'm just like, he's so fucking passionate, but I love it. Like a good passionate.
Mate, we have a podcast called I Booze You. If we're not passionate about booze, what the fuck are we doing here? Do you know what I mean?
It's true. When you put it like that, it's like
snooze you. We're gonna be, you know what I mean?
That's some dusty ass pint, but it's okay. Shit happens. No, it's not okay. It's not. Don't accept. That's like a life lesson, chat. Like if you're standing to here, don't feel like you have to be content and settle for anything. You strive for greatness, and that comes in the form of good beers and good peers and fucking good sniff or whatever it is you do on your weekend.
What? Bro, what a clip. What a clip, man. We're cooking.
I was clapping.
Honestly, I'm happy to call it there. I do really want to go back and watch the football, to be quite honest with you. It's been like an hour and a bit. We've spoken about quite a lot now, I think, about it.
Yeah.
You happy to run up here? Or we can. Shit you want to get off your chest?
No, not like a figure you put on the spot.
Oh, thank fuck for that. I ain't listening, comrades. No joke. Guys, next week is going to be a little bit different, I believe, right? Because we have
global. Obviously, we spoke about. We have global Go Fest and it's unlimited remote raids, literally midnight, Thursday into Friday. So we'll have to see when we can. It'll most likely be same time, but on a Thursday, just to make it easier. But guys, episode number 40,
and we're cooking.
We're moving.
Hang on, sorry, just interject. Dodie, if you're still watching, will you get me a Guinness? Thank you. Sorry, I had to, man. Man, I've been drinking water because I've already had like 3 pints.
Well, you should have got Dodie to bring it up. I said this, Dodie. I'm not even lying. I'm not saying this just because. Yeah, I'm like Dodie should have just come upstairs and just chilled next to him, and we could have got the Dodie special episode, man. Dodie's first beer and that. You know what I mean? No, I'm joking.
Dodie's first beer. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, guys. As always, it is a pleasure. It really is. We've spoken about this quite extensively the last few days. Like episode 40 is mad. That's a lot of time. Thank you for everyone for tuning in, showing us love and support. We are still. I know we're 40 episodes in, but we are still very new to this. We're still working on, the kind of dynamics. Where we want to, go in terms of moving forward. All the support. It means a lot to us, doesn't it, Thomas?
Yeah. No. Exactly. I couldn't word it any better. I could not word it any better. But guys, we're going to wrap this one up here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like we said, episode next week will be on Thursday and not Friday. So, until then.
Come on, England! Sorry, I had to get it in. Yeah, guys, much love to all your faces. Live long, prosper, be nice to each other, all that good shit.